Hi, everyone. We're hanging out. We're gonna do some work. Not work. We're gonna have some fun. I can't sleep. Or maybe I'm just up. It'll be good. Let's start with some Rhino. The first thing I do when I open Rhino is I just like always turn the grid on. No, I turn it off. Sorry. Like that. You can set this if you want. I don't have mine set because this is my demonstration computer, which means that it is set to the normal defaults. And while we just kind of ease into what we're doing here, because this is not meant to be anything more than simply work time together. We're going to play with twin motion as well. Aha. Thank you, David Hansen, for supplying our model of the BAC, because this is what I'm going to play with. I don't know if this is the best way to demonstrate the BAC or what we're trying to do here, but just kind of like things turning. Table is a nice option. My dog also agrees with me. All right, I'm gonna start working. I won't always narrate everything I'm doing because that's not the point of what this is about. It's really just about seeing what happens. What I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna take this model, which my valued colleague, David Hansen, gave to me and has helped work on, and I'm gonna bring that into Twinmotion and populate it as a game engine. We're going to see what happens here. Actually, the first thing I want to do right there, right here, is if I was in my office, I'm not in my office right now, but if I was in my office, I'd be right here. All right, the BAC, let's see, what do I normally want to do? Actually, I want to switch over to all 4 of my views, and I'm going to zoom all extents, and we're going to make sure that grid is off in all viewports like so. We have some interesting display modes going on. Get this up to shaded, or maybe technical is probably a bad idea. Maybe. I don't know why we have red going on, but let's actually use technical for these. It's definitely using the markup color, so we might want to change that. And you can notice that we have, now again, I'm using a file that was specifically given to me that has some other indication of what's going on. I also have some very specific display modes. Let's go to display options. And you can see how many overrides I have going on. This is why I sometimes want to use overrides and sometimes don't want to use overrides. So I'm actually going to do, for the Arctic mode, which is a great mode, I'm actually going to drop this back to a single color for all objects. And our single color is going to be a little bit of a darker gray. Okay. Ooh, well, I got some weird. We want something like that. Yeah. We're also gonna, let's give it a bit of glossiness, just cuts. Okay, this looks good. And then what we're going to do is we are going to make a clipping plane. I'll make this clipping plane up here. Now, the interesting thing about the clipping plane is it's super versatile in terms of understanding a space. And Rhino does a good job of rendering this out. So for example, now not everything in this model has been built. That's okay. Like that's my office right there. We can start to see some of the way in which the materials are behaving differently. So it's like the glass isn't behaving as we want, and the poche isn't always behaving as we want. And that's all the different kinds of ways that Rhino is figuring this out. However, this is very helpful. So I'm less concerned about getting this to visualize. I'm more concerned about getting this into Twinmotion. This clipping plane is also, if you want, let's switch that to Arctic. And then let's click on this clipping plane and we'll go to the properties of that clipping plane and we're going to engage it in the top view. So now we can see we get a much better view up there on the top of what's going on. And this is where it's actually clipping in a way that we want. We're getting an actual plan, a plan that we could start to interpret. I might also want to hide this clipping plane like so, which then hides it. Or I might want to actually, I believe we can simply just do something like this. Oh, it reversed itself. Oh, that was fun. Flip direction. I don't know why I did that. That was a weird use of the gizmo, the gumball. Sorry, it's called the gumball. So we could then just move this thing over to here and it goes off of our display, but we can still, it moves up and down as needed. So if we, for example, want to look at the front side, let's look at it over here. The entry to Rhino to the BAC, we can move this down and get some live updates there. Needs to go down a little bit more. There we go. Zoom all extents. Zoom all extents. Cool. Okay, now our scale in this is probably correct, but we're going to check that by looking at the units. I'm going to use feet because that seems appropriate. It's given to me. And then we're going to zoom in down here. All right, there's a stairway in here. We're going to type a distance command. We're going to disable all our snaps are already disabled. So we're just going to say a person should be about this big. And up top here, we see that our distance is 5.3 feet. That seems right. It seems about correct. It's actually 5.3 feet. It's a little bigger than me. I'm going to check something over here. So just give me a second. All right. So we got this thing, and I want to look at it in Twinmotion. Okay, here we go. We got a city environment. This is just default stuff happening. And what we want to do is we want to import. Now, when we do this, we have a couple different file formats. Actually, we're gonna hide this because no, we're gonna leave it there. That's fine. We might need that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna select all and then hold Shift and deselect, hold Control and deselect that section plane. So now we have everything selected. Looks a little bit weird, but then we're gonna file and we are going to export selected. I do have the plugin installed, but I want to do this without using the plugin at this moment. And we have a bunch of different file formats, right? I'm not going to go through all of these file formats, but there is a bunch of different things that we can use to get this into Twinmotion. We're going to try the OBJ file format because it's a little bit more familiar to spatial designers, and we're going to call this BAC midnight import. Let's do that. And I'm going to put that on my desktop because that's what the desktop is for. We're going to hit save, and we are going to look at that. Now, it didn't give us any kind of information about what that export actually did in terms of the geometry there. So we're going to see what happens. Here we're going to go to import. So I just clicked on this. And we are not going to do a direct link. We're just going to do a geometry import with open. And we see BAC midnight import. No, none of that's going to help us. All right. And let's try and figure out where that went. Now, we also need to determine, now this is where the scaling issue comes in. There's a very common problem. What happened here? Had this happen to me before as well, which is unfortunate. So in this case, we're actually going to not use that because we don't like that. We're going to export 3D view. We're going to use a more robust way of doing this, which is using the Datasmith plugin. We're going to export this 3D view, and we are going to export it. This is a weird file format, uDataSmith. And we're going to do BAC Adventures this time. Put that on my desktop, and we're going to hit save. And then we're going to go back to this. We're going to hit import, and we're going to do a geometry open, and we're going to do BAC Midnight Adventures uDataSmith. And we're going to hit import. And haha, that looks a little bit better. Looks a lot better, actually. And what you'll notice is that the file, okay, let's get that. So the file has an interesting, there we go, relationship to the 0, 0 or the origin point. And we need to then fix that. We could have it fixed in the, let's actually take a look at that and see what's going on there. So if I look at this and I create a line at 0, 0, 0, that is where our 0, 0 is, which didn't quite align with the Twinmotion Unreal Engine. It looks like it is correctly placed, but when we brought it in, this plane down here, which is actually not a plane, it's just the default kind of place where the floor thinks it is, didn't exactly align. So you kind of need to tamper with this a bit. But our textures did come in. Now I'm going to do something interesting here, because what I want to do is I want to see how this environment compares to what it might feel like looking at this building from Street View on Google. Which we got going on right here. It looks like we are about, oh, where am I coming from? Oh, look, that's where I am. This is where I live. Great, happy. Thanks, Google. We don't want to do that. We just want to look at it from the street view. Let's look at the ground. This is Newberry Street. This is our building. Let's stand over here on this corner, which is kind of where we're supposed to be looking at this moment. And there we go. Can we get that view? That actually looks fairly close to what the BAC looks like. I don't know why we have this blurred out thing over here, but whatever. The camera position is not exactly right. What I like to do is I do like to go into this, which is the pedestrian mode, which means I am actually on the ground there. Then this is where I can kind of zoom in a little bit closer and check it out. And I'm not sure if you can hear it specifically, because I know I have music playing, but there's a couple of things, details up here, but it's pretty good. Should we walk around? Go in the back alley. Now we are going to get collision detection, which is pretty cool. Actually, you can't actually get back here. There's this like, is there really a window back here? Well, we should go check it out. Can I get back into this alley? I can. Look at this. Wait. Oh, it's right somewhere. I've never actually looked to see if there's a window back here like that. There probably is. Realizing that my music stopped. Okay. Full screen this because I want to just engage and walk around. Oh, the doors are locked. It's midnight. That's why. All right, let's open up our panels so we can bring some stuff in. We have our layers over here, our materials, and this kind of stuff. And we are going to go visit my office. And what I'm going to do there is we're going to engage that was the wrong button I clicked. We're going to engage the fly mode again, because this is going to allow me to actually just kind of fly through the space and look at how it feels. Let's go up these stairs. Looking over across, I see a city in the background. We can change a bunch of these things. Wow, that's very interesting and deceiving. Ooh. This is actually quite interesting because the BAC building is designed to be open like this, so we can just open up all the floors if we wanted to. We have partitions, but I believe besides these major structural elements, that we could just have it be super open. Whereas we have other floors that start to have partitions that look like this. This is Coder Lab. Yeah, because I believe we are now on 4th floor. Does this feel like, yeah. Let's go back and take a look at our Rhino file. And let's bring that up. That is definitely 3rd floor. And this is 4th floor. This is what we are looking at. And you can see that there is a what has been modeled and what has not been modeled. But I am so very intrigued on what is there and what is not there, because I'm starting to see the space in a very different way. Like, what if I jump out here? Oh, now I see some surfaces and textures that have that are one-sided, or something is happening. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm actually incredibly intrigued of what is going on with those. Let's turn off our section in this view. It looks like a bunch of our objects got misaligned. And what I want to try and do is we're going to save this, because saving things is good. EXE Midnight Adventures. Save it. That, by the way, saves as a is a TN, a Twinmotion file. So this is the default file. The reason why I wanted to do that is because I just wanted to make sure that I had this file that I can use later. We're gonna play with this a bit more. I'm actually not sure what this layer is doing, this paint layer. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna delete it, because that doesn't seem like it's helpful at all. Now what we're gonna do is we got a couple of different, okay, we got some. Now what happens if we go to concrete and let's use this one and apply it. All right, that looks pretty good. And cool. No, we don't need to do this. Let's put the options and change the color of our concrete. Let's make it, give it a little more, we want to make, give it a little flare, a BAC flare. All right. And then what we're going to do next is we're going to change our scene. So we're going to go back and we want to go sky dome. We're going to do low sun, morning and afternoon, noon, low sun. That's cloudy. It was kind of cloudy today. We're going to download this one, low sun cloudy. That's going to download for a little bit here. And while that happens, we're just going to take a little bit of calm. We get that. Yeah. A lot of Twinmotion is just dragging and dropping things into it, which is kind of cool. These are complex environments, but if we can make games, it works out pretty well. Oh, that looks. So what's so very exciting about these sky domes, right, is that you can just change them. There we go. And I want to go back to I actually think I want to change the concrete on this. Oh, we're getting a lot of various feedback from things going on. I'm not sure I'm entirely happy with what we're doing here, but it's okay. It's good. What I'm trying to highlight is the different organization in the scene over here, and what's there. So the scene graph, right? You can kind of like look at the different things, turn things off. I actually turned off the starting ground. Actually, I'm gonna go in here and turn that back on, and we're gonna actually place it. Hmm. Oh, that's weird. This is fun. We're putting the BAC in the middle of the wilderness. Should we make some blobs? I was just increasing my speed there because I'm actually starting to get into a bigger. I want to sculpt this environment. I also want to turn off my landscape here. Because Twinmotion is a gaming engine, I'm using my gamertag to run this, which is small shrimp. But I use the Z because someone else out in the world has small shrimp, so I need smalls shrimp. Oh no, I found purgatory. This is some level of hell. There we go. We're back. Oh, this is so cool. Look at it. Look at this environment. All right, we're move this down a little bit. And we're going to go back to pedestrian mode. And then we're going to walk around. Nope. Our zoom is, our walk speed is way too big. Bicycle speed, walk speed 1. There we go. Actually, then we're going to be in bicycle speed because I want to move. I fell through again. So don't step off this thing. There it is. Nope. And back here, if this happens to you, so don't think that these environments out here are things that you can actually walk on. You got to stay in your environment on the geometry. So collision detection. Okay, we are going to check this out. Because what I want to do is I want to add some more. I'm going to create a party. The BAC needs some life. We're going to wait for this to catch up. It's fun. Crashed it out. We are going to send in close. Do we want to send in close? Rhino 7 is open, but also glitching out. So that's cool. Oh, I'm getting tired. I did not save my Rhino file. Let's save this notion file. Let's see where we found that. We go back here. That's fun. I just want to clean the part. I'm not entirely sure why I keep falling off when there is obviously something there. It's because it's not the same thing as the starting ground. There's something weird there. We're gonna find some people though. We're gonna make a bunch of people. And that scale looks correct. Looks a little off. This needs to be a bit bigger. Why does this dude have this splitter? They're idle. They're sitting. Oh, they're lying. What is happening? This is, I need this to, I need both of these to, we're not using them. Reason group 2. This looks somewhat better. No, we're gonna use a bunch of groups. Adrian. Oh my God. Oh. You at the beach? This dude, construction workers. I don't know who to pick. This is a hard choice. We're gonna go with Sophia. And Lexi. The scale seems a little off, but I think fairly accurate. Oh, it's Lexi doing. She's dancing. feel like we could light from here. Well, before we do, well, now let's do. Let's see what random stuff we got. Oh yeah, feels good. See what happens. See what the VAC looks like. What do you bring a coat? Special. Okay. We're gonna do speaking mode here. Yeah. And we got, all right, what else? We got some furniture, lights. Real light? Well, there's like a light back here, yeah? There we go. Kids are playing. Yes. I love it. This is great. This is excellent. Walk up the stairs. I can walk up the stairs. Okay, what else? Ooh, we got I think up here. Oh, we got our thing on over here. Oh no, don't click that. That's not the right button. Like this. Now, why is where that was toggle my things off. Okay. We're gonna click this, and then we're gonna paint. There it is. Paint layer for some reason. I don't know what that is. And we want to make sure we have the pedestrian mode on. We can walk around. This is an area of the BAC that most people can't get access to, but it still has access. And now we're in the control room. Now I'm kind of stuck in a wall. All right, so because we didn't exactly get, because we don't have the doors open, we're going to re-engage fly mode. And we're going to go into it. There we go. We got Cascade Hall. We got some interesting geometry going on in here. And we're going to re-engage our pedestrian mode so we can look at this space. And we're going to create some excitement in here. We will need some chairs. We need some objects. We have doors. We have home. We're going to home. We're going to office. Chairs. Do we have any mid-mod stuff? This is probably the best. Oh, yeah. Okay. That one's a little weird, but you know, that's all right. Put this one on top of that one. Well, in the floor. And why not? Look at this guy. Now, can I do anything with these? Each of these things have different, like, no, they just are chairs. We can just throw them around. Oh. We definitely need people in here. Or we could make it into a gym. No, there's a backpack here. Do my backpacks have options? I don't think so. My Fitbit utility is time to get ready for bed. Which I might do soon. We'll see. I might stay up later and play with this more. Alright, I just went into walk mode. This is walk mode speed as opposed to the other speed. And we're going to create, actually we're going to save this before it crashes again. And we're going to put some more characters in here. Groups. As a construction group, this group looks like they're having fun. We got fees. We got Stephen. And what I just did is I enabled the ray tracer, which I actually don't want to have on at this time. But you can do like that's live. This is live, just kind of like how it behaves. Whereas you can ray trace it or render it. about Ryan? Ryan should be pleased. This makes my life better. This makes me happy. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm stuck in characters. What is the concrete element? This one. Whoa, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. But we can turn the scale down. Get a reflection up. Weather is on. What's your tattoo, bro? Gotta play with this. Hey, it's my turn. Get out of here. Isabel. What outfit did you pick out today? Let me sit on this chair. There you go. Nice. That looks pretty good. That's pretty cool. I still don't really understand what this group is doing. Like Julianne? What are we up to over here, buddy? You're playing. You be dancing? I like dancing. I like the dancing people. Yeah. It's fun. Isabel just played. Isabel's idol. Isabel is speaking. Telling a story. You are listening. And Julianne is not listening. Okay, I think this is about good for what we're trying to do today. I wish I had more here. I don't know. But we're gonna get back into fly mode. Fly out. Yeah. Yeah. It's a dance party at the BAC. See what else we can make happen. that's what we did tonight. Some sleep. I'm going to.